Guys, this is latest 247. So this is another breaking one. So as the protest is ongoing, like I've reported like in two videos that I posted earlier, it is beginning to become bloody. It is beginning to become very chaotic. So this one now is happening in Kano. Of course, you know the great city of Kano. The population there is very high, and the people there also a lot of the locals. They can go very crazy. They want to, especially when something is affecting them, especially now that it has to do with this protest. No, it's more like them being given a free hand to like, okay, do what you want with the protest. Now they have invaded a very important unit, which is the Nigerian Communications Commission, the particular building that they've actually set up to be able to promote the growth of ICT, programming, build-a-thon, and everything in Kano State, which is supposed to empower the Kano indigenes, supposed to empower those in Kano. But because of this protest now, I guess some people might have actually noticed that, okay, this building is almost completed, like, like as the minister of this person will say that the building is supposed to be commissioned next week. That means they're supposed to start activity, start work on that particular place next week. People are supposed to begin to be admitted, and then start, improving on their skills or getting scholarships and everything from next week. That means everything is absolutely complete. The units and everything, the systems and everything, the classrooms and the buildings, the offices, everything is ready. Now these guys have gone in there to loot it. Now, this is one of the dangers of this protest, which, of course, even though you supported the protest from the onset, the whole thing that people keep talking about, talk about is the fact that, oh, we hope that this protest does not go haywire. We hope that it does not become bloody. We hope that it does not go out of control. Because when it does, a lot of things are going to be destroyed. A lot of looting is going to happen. Now, you can see what is happening now. They broke into the building and they looted like almost everything. The television, the desktop, even bed, bags of rice, anything they see there, they are picking it up. And given the population, it will be hard for them to leave anything. Even the ones they are not able to take, they will destroy it. So all the money the government have wasted or invested per se in making that place up, in building that place, so as to empower the indigenes, to empower those in Kano State, all that is wasted. Like the minister noted, it's going to be a setback, but of course the government is going to do it again if they have the will. However, this is just one, the way I'm saying it, because if they succeed in this one, eventually they may want to try another one. Now, hopefully, thank God they said the police came on and eventually dispersed the people because they wanted to break into another building and all of that. The police dispersed them and everything. So I think it's going to be the work of the police now. They already know that. Of course, they already know that. They know that their job is going to be to disperse. But my own take and what I'm suggesting and always advising is the fact that the police should not at any point in time shoot. Because if the police shoot, the whole protest is going to turn haywire. However, the people that are protesting, once they get into the streets, it's hard to control. And this is where now you get to understand why the government was very anxious and very worried about the protest happening. Like the government was going all the places, talking to the ruler, the traditional rulers, the pastors, the bishops, and everybody talking to them so that they can prevent this protest. Because now once the protest starts, there's going to be a lot of destruction. Even though if it eventually stops, there's going to be a lot of destruction because people are already angry, people are hungry. So what the government should have done that they didn't do, now they are going to do it in terms of repairs. So the money the government would have used to make sure that the economy is stable, the fuel price is low, transportation is cheap, food is cheap and available, that money that they didn't use for that, rather they're using it for something else, they are going to find a way to get the money to now fix all this thing that's going to be damaged. I'm even hearing the news now that a particular state, even the mass transit system is now being gutted with fire. Just like it happened in Lagos State back then during the NSAS, that the bus unit, the BRTs were burnt down. There's a state that I'm hearing that is happening right now. I'm going to check it out. So more lootings will happen again. I just hope that the police are right there on time to be able to prevent it. However, what the government should have done that they didn't do, that is the whole thing. What they should have done, they shouldn't do. People are angry. When you listen to what people are saying, like some people that have been interviewed, they will tell you the government has how many something billion that they could use to renovate or to build. They used to renovate the vice president house, the one that is existing, And then they now built a new one again. They bought a private jet, bought SUVs, bought this and bought this. And they are telling the citizens to, okay, to understand with you, the citizens should actually absorb the thing. You know, it's going to be a little while, we are going to suffer a little while, and everything is going to balance. But you yourself, you keep spending recklessly, and the citizens are seeing you spending the money. Nigeria is in a big debt right now, but yet the government is still borrowing. They still collected some money from IMF the other day. They tried to get some money from Germany. They tried to get some money from China. The federal government is in debt, and yet the government is spending recklessly. Just the portfolio to travel is how many billion naira. And you start wondering, do these people actually know what they are saying? There's no coordination between what the government is saying and what the government is doing. So when you see people reacting like this, when you see people protesting, it will be hard for them not to be able to justify it. Because everything is there, it's glaring, people are seeing it. And that is why people have the mind and guts to be able to loot things, because they're going to be like, oh, since they have all this money, since they are borrowing all this money on our head, and we are not seeing anything we can get, we'll pick it. And then we'll go and sell it and then make a living out of it. Because if these people that are protesting now, I mean, everybody that is in the street right now, if everybody had food to eat, if everybody had accommodation, everybody had comfort, do you think anybody would be in the streets? No. If people had a lot to lose, you think they will be in the streets? No. But when you don't have anything to lose, when you are hungry, like the video I posted before, if you didn't check it out, number 2, for the nationwide protest number 2, check it out on this channel. You see a lady that actually brought her pot to the street to show that her pot is empty. She hasn't had anything to cook nor eat. So how do you expect her to survive? And her kids, how do you expect them to survive? So it's very, very crazy. It's very, very crazy. Things are critical. And this protest, this is just the first day, but I already know that this can get dirty. It can get dirty, especially when the law enforcement can begin to become brutal. It's going to get even messier. But let's hope that they control themselves. Like I said in the other videos, or that they've given them a memo, an update that they should shoot, in terms of trying to protect themselves, so that they will not be the victim, rather the person that is attacking them should be the victim. I think that's a clear case of them being given go ahead to shoot. But I hope that they don't do like that, because once they do it, that's what I'll continue to say. Once they do that, it will be difficult to control. So that particular business, eventually the government is going to fix it. They don't have an option. They're going to fix it, unless if they're going to decide that they're not going to do the ICT thing again in Kano State. They'll take it to Kaduna State. They'll take it to another state, or whatever thing they choose to do. We'll get to see how the government resolves this. That's it.